Welcome to the Daily Decant, your 5-minute briefing on the world of wine. Each episode delivers practical insights to help you choose, order, and talk about wine with more confidence in everyday social settings. Let's get into today's decant. The big Sunday wrap, and I want to use today to pull together what I think is the central lesson of the entire week. A lesson that honestly might be the most important idea in this entire show run so far. We put a single grape variety in 4 wildly different places, and we watched it become 4 wines that, in blind tasting, most people would never guess share a parent grape. So let's recap what we covered. Monday, we talked about the origin story. Cabernet Sauvignon is a genetic accident, a natural cross between Cab Franc and Sauvignon Blanc that occurred in southwestern France, sometimes in the 17th century, only confirmed by DNA testing in 1996. Its thick skin, reliable late ripening, and high natural tannin and acidity made it uniquely suited to traveling, which is exactly why ambitious producers in new wine regions have reached for it again and again across 2 centuries. Tuesday, we went to Napa Valley, where geographically inside a 30-mile-long valley explains nearly the entire range of pricing and style. Diamond Mountain and Howell Mountain for volcanic intensity and serious structure, Rutherford for that famous dusty, velvety approachability, Stag's Leap District for the historic combination of power and elegance that beat Bordeaux at the 1976 Judgment of Paris and changed the course of wine history. Wednesday, we traveled to Bordeaux, the original home of the grape, where almost nothing is a single varietal wine. Left bank means Cabernet dominant structure from gravelly soils, right bank means Merlot dominant plushness from clay, and the 1855 classification remains a fascinating frozen-in-time artifact of 19th century market pricing that still shapes the conversation nearly 2 centuries later. Thursday, Tuscany and the genuinely thrilling story of the Super Tuscan Rebellion, producers in the 1970s and 80s who broke Italian wine laws on purpose, labeling some of the most ambitious wine being made in the country as simple table wine because no legal category existed for what they were doing. Sassicaya's journey from a private family wine to a single producer DOC is one of the great underdog stories in modern wine. Friday, we went south to Chile and the quiet, decades-long transformation of Maipo Valley from bulk wine country into one of the most exciting Cabernet Sauvignon producing regions on Earth. Anchored by the cooling effect of the Andes and validated emphatically, Wendom Melchor was named the #1 wine in the world by Wine Spectator in 2024. So my personal top 5 Cabernets from across the week. My personal collection is a little bit different than this list, but I think this is a well-rounded list for anyone looking to get into wine. I personally have Tignanello, Sassicaia, I've got a Rothschild in my collection, I've got a couple of other things that are going to be aging for a while and are kind of interesting. But another couple of favorites that I may or may not have currently, I'd have to look. #1, Diamond Creek Vineyards, Volcanic Hill, Diamond Mountain District, the wine that defines what mountain Cabernet should taste like and one of the most distinctive single vineyard expressions in California. 2, a classified left bank Bordeaux from a great vintage like 2016, structured, age-worthy, the original reference point for everything this week was about. 3, Sassicaia from Tenuta San Guido, the wine that broke the rules and won anyways and still tastes like nothing else in Italy. 4, Dom Melchor from Vigna Dom Melchor, proof that the world's best Cabernet doesn't have to come from anywhere that anyone expects it. 5, Stag's Leap Wine Cellars Artemis, because it carries the DNA of the wine that changed California's destiny at a price almost anyone can access. Your 3-sentence Cabernet Sauvignon cheat sheet. 1, this is the most widely planted and most adaptable noble red grape in the world, capable of producing radically different wines depending entirely on where it's grown. Always ask about the specific subregion or appellation, not just the broad country or region name. 2, left bank Bordeaux means Cabernet dominant structure. Napa Mountain AVAs mean intensity and patience required. Valley floor Napa and right bank Bordeaux mean more immediate approachability. And Chile increasingly means extraordinary value at every price point. 3, this grape rewards aging more than almost any other variety. Buy a serious bottle, store it correctly, and give it time before you judge it. Write those 3 things down and you'll be better equipped to navigate a Cabernet-focused wine list than the vast majority of people ordering around you. Thanks for spending this week with me across 4 continents. We covered a single grape grown at the foot of volcanic mountains in California, along a tidal estuary in southwestern France, on a once-dismissed stretch of Tuscan coastline, and at the base of the Andes. And in every single place, the same fundamental grape produced something that felt completely native to where it was grown. That's the whole magic of the wine in 1 week. Next week, we'll head somewhere completely different. Stay subscribed to find out where. Until then, drink well, enjoy the weekend, and give your Cabernet the time it deserves. That's today's Daily Decant. If you found this helpful, be sure to subscribe and share with your friends so you can continue building your wine knowledge in just a few minutes a day. See you tomorrow for the next decant.